Buddy, it's me, Timmy Flyers guy, and I have a major announcement regarding this Flyer season and regarding the Phantoms and the Reading Royals as well. So I have a big announcement, and I want to tell everybody that after this Flyer season ends, if they don't make the playoffs this year, and it looks like that might end up happening, it might end up not making the playoffs this year, I have decided that I will be most likely following the Lehigh Valley Phantoms on their playoff journey and the Reading Royals on their playoff journey as well. I did that last summer, and I did that last spring, and I'll be doing it again. But this year, most likely the Phantoms could make the playoffs if they keep winning. I'm hoping that they make the playoffs. And I'm hoping that the Reading Royals can continue winning and make the playoffs as well. Because right now, the way things are going for the Philadelphia Flyers, it seems like they're still on an uphill battle to make the postseason, and they might end up not making the playoffs this year. The way things have been going for this team, but I have to say this team does have a bright future with all the young guys on the team, like Otto Excel, Ellie Denoyer, Cam York, many other great young players that are on this Flyers team. I honestly think that John Tortorella will stay here. I think he will be the coach next year, and I think that it might be a better season for the Philadelphia Flyers. I'm also hearing that a new CEO was hired by Comcast, and this new CEO seems to be very passionate about Flyers hockey, so we'll see what that does for the organization. John Tortorella, in my opinion, he's been a damn good coach. No matter how bad things get, he still tries to find silver linings, and he tries to really mold these young kids into men. And John Tortorella is the right guy for that, and I hope he stays here next year because we need that edge. And John Tortorella develops that edge the Flyers need that they haven't had in a long time. See, Tortorella's kind of like all the throwback hockey coaches, like Mike Keenan, Scotty Bowman, Peter Laviolette. The list goes on, and I have to say Tortorella really fits the mold of Philadelphia Flyers hockey. That gritty old school style that the Flyers need. That gritty determination that this hockey team desperately needs. The way things have been going, I think the Flyers really need to work on their 3-on-3 more, because they haven't been doing too well. In the overtime, in fact, they lost their 10th. They had their 10th overtime loss against the New York Rangers on Wednesday. And that's not good. I haven't seen the Flyers lose this many overtime games in a while. And 10 overtime losses, that's quite a record for this hockey team. Like I said, whatever happens, the Flyers don't make the playoffs. I can't wait to see the Phantoms make the playoffs again, hopefully. And I can't wait to see the Reading Royals make the playoffs. I remember back in 2005 when the Philadelphia Phantoms had that huge playoff run, beating the Norfolk Admirals in round one, beating the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins in round two. I remember that one game they played when they were down like 5-0 or something. And I think they came back, won the game like 8-5, I think. And that was the last. That was the game. That was the game that advanced them into the third round against the Providence Bruins, which they beat handily. And then they swept Chicago Wolves to take the Calder Cup in 2005. And I think that really propelled some of the young players on that hockey team. And it really helped Carter and Richards get their name out there. It helped Carter and Richards really make a name for themselves. And it helped a lot of young guys like Carter, Richards, Umberger, Alexander Picard, Niven Mackey, and many others who aspire to be great NHL players. So I think that I call it a playoff run for the Lehigh Valley Phantoms could really do wonders for guys like Ellie Desnoyers, Cam York. I honestly think Cam York may get sent down if the Flyers don't make the playoffs and the Phantoms make the playoffs. That's what I think. It can also really help guys like Sam Ersson. Sam Ersson may get sent down as well. And guys like Troy Rosenick. Although Troy Rosenick has been playing for years. But I really think it can benefit a lot of the young players on this hockey team, in my opinion. Like I said, guys like Desnoyers, York, Lixell, Willman, and many others that are on this Phantoms hockey team. They're really showing some signs of greatness of the Phantoms. I'm hoping that sign of greatness could really affect them in a positive way and really help them propel into greatness. Same with the Reading Royals team. Well, they got a lot of guys on that team. They're trying their best to work their way up. You see, in ECHL, it's not easy to work your way up like some guys like Max Willman and many other great players on the Reading Royals. Like Mason Millman is still down with the Royals, still trying to make a name for himself. Hopefully someday he makes a name for himself. And someday he becomes a great defenseman. So I gotta say, the Flyers are still working on earning their craft, still working on sharpening their skills, and still working on really trying to find the identity that they desperately need. And with a coach like John Tortorella, there's a lot of high expectations for this hockey team. And I can't wait to see what they can do in the near future. So like I said, Phantoms playoff hockey is pretty fun to watch. I've seen some great Phantoms playoff games, especially that one game they had in 2018 with the Charlotte Checkers. They went into like 5 overtimes. That game was exciting. And I hope to see if the fans do make the playoffs. I hope to see more exciting games like that one in 2018. And I've seen some great games the Royals played as well. In fact, my first playoff series with the Royals was when they played the Stingrays. Back in 2015, I went to one of those games. It was a fun atmosphere. and I really enjoyed it. So like I said, I'm hoping that this Phantoms team makes the playoffs. I'm hoping they go for a deep run. Same with the Reading Royals. I'm hoping the Flyers can really cement their future and be a better hockey team. I'm hoping that next year they become an even better hockey team. But this year is a work in progress. We're probably not going to make the postseason. But I'd be surprised if they did make the postseason. I'm not saying they can't. But it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of intestinal fortitude to really make the playoffs, because the month of March is one of the hardest months for any hockey team. It takes a lot of work to make the playoffs. I don't think the Flyers are there yet, but somehow, if they work hard enough, I think they can make the playoffs. But it's going to be real hard. It's going to be a long shot for the Philadelphia Flyers. Well, I gotta go, folks. Thank you for joining me. I haven't done one of these live videos in a while, but I'm glad I got to talk to each and every one of you. And I'm glad I get to be on here. I'm glad I get to support my hockey teams. And I'm hoping that the Phantoms kick some ass starting from now to playoff time. Same with the Reading Royals. So thank you for joining me. And make sure you check out. I did some new videos. Make sure you guys check out my Eric Lindros retrospective playlist. I have a lot of Eric Lindros videos in it. And that playlist I'm working on uploading 1998, 1999, and then I'm hoping to get 99 and 2000 on here. Thank you for joining me, and have a great day, everyone.